We are back with a recap of the Cavaliers' eighth straight win. This one against the Lakers in Los Angeles. They will play the Clippers in Los Angeles tomorrow. Although, let's get into this game. The Lakers, I feel like they just got out to a really good start early. You could say that maybe the Cavs should have tried to keep AD a little bit off the offensive glass a little more, but honestly, I feel like Anthony Davis and Russell Westbrook were doing just tremendously in the first half. That big three has kind of maybe struggled a little bit. You cannot tell that by the first half of this game. LeBron had a nice game as well, but I really do think that to start this one, he very clearly took on the role of the third guy in the big three. As again, I thought Anthony Davis did a really good job on the boards and in the paint in general. The Lakers had a lot of points in the paint, especially throughout the first half. They had like 50 or so points by the time halftime came around. And Russell Westbrook had a really nice, he was playing good in this to start this game. And the Cavs did enough. They had some good efforts from their key players. Like I think Garland and Mitchell did enough to keep them within striking distance, kept them within reach. But within the first half, it was really the Lakers setting the pace in this game, and the Cavs just trying their best to keep the game respectable. Which credit to the Cavs for being able to take a team that was having a really hot start and being able to like ride that wave and ride that wave out into the second half. The second half was all Cavaliers, as the Lakers would start the third quarter on a scoring drought. Cavs would take advantage of that. They would get the lead. The Lakers would wake up in that third quarter. They would, battle back. There was some good back and forth, and I think the Lakers would grab a little bit of a lead again. There was a really weird double foul on Anthony Davis and Jarrett Allen, and they were both kind of going for a ball that was up in the air, and the refs called it a double foul, which was impactful for both teams because that was both of those guys' fourth fouls. Jarrett Allen getting into foul trouble early in the second with his third. But with both of those guys getting their fourth fouls, they really both had to play a bit more conservatively. Maybe not the best game you would want out of Jarrett Allen, but again, I do feel like he does a lot of some of the stuff that goes a little underappreciated with stuff on the scoreboard and things like that. But again, I feel like the Cavs and their key players did a great job in the second half. They ended the third quarter on a 10-0 run. Garland and Mitchell have proven to be an almost unstoppable duo if they're clicking on all cylinders. You might have thought with Garland being out for a little bit and then coming back, there might have been an adjustment period or some time where they have to kind of get used to playing with each other on the court, and that does not seem to be the case, as they have picked up right where you would expect them to at the height of their powers. Essentially, they're playing together really well. They're making really good individual plays. I feel like, again, early in the game where the Lakers were definitely setting the tone and the pace for the game, some of the individual plays from Garland and Mitchell were definitely where the Cavs needed to get some points and get some points to keep up. They were definitely there for that. The fourth quarter began with a Donovan Mitchell fast break and one, and then Dean Wade with a steal and a dunk to extend the run from the end of the third quarter to 14-0. The Lakers call a timeout. Dean Wade's start has been really impressive, in my opinion, coming off the bench. Is he a consistent starter on this lineup? Probably not. Maybe you'd like to see more consistency in scoring from Karis LeVert, but it's nice to know that if there was a guy in there who was maybe struggling to get points on the board a little bit, somebody like Dean Wade or even Kevin Love, who had some nice moments in this game, can step up and really kind of replace those points that could be missing. The Cavs got out to a bit of a double-digit lead, and they maintained it there. They held it there. The Lakers didn't necessarily play bad in this third and fourth quarter. It's just that the Cavs really decided to step on the gas, and they were tremendous throughout the entire game. Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland, they continue their miracles, not miracle because that would imply it's like not expected or anything, but they continue their just monstrous start. They have been scary good to start the season. It's really fun to see this Cavs team start out so well as compared to there were question marks about this team, obviously, because of the way they collapsed in the second half of the season. Does adding Donovan Mitchell make them that much better? And the answer so far has been yes. And again, this is getting to the territory where it can't just be a hot start. This has been consistent throughout the early season. I know it's a long season, but the more games that this keeps happening in, the less and less it just becomes an early season fluke. So thank you all for watching. If you made it this far, please feel free to leave a like and a subscribe if you enjoyed the video and you'd like to see more like it. Leave a comment if you have something to say. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you at the next one.